It's at least to me.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
So I've been caught up, and so I kind of understand what's going on now. Brother Jordan here said something happened, and the question is now, are we desensitized to certain things? And I guess if we're still getting convictions, or if we still that conscience, I don't know, it hasn't left to some degree.
Mm-hmm.
So desensitized, I won't say we have been desensitized.
Yeah.
Are we choosing our battles though? I think that's something to think about, because it's like we're dealing with people left and right. Some people listening to us right now, and it's like, you know what? Like, I like what they're doing. Other people's like, you know, why did I have to study here?
Yeah, for real.
So what do we do? Yes, we can give them the invitation to come and come join us. But then again, it's like, I like what Fred said. Like, to some degree, we have to be here and focus.
Mm-hmm.
It made me think about when God moved the Israelites into the heart of the city, where everybody was there that, in a way, the Israelite opposed. Like, I don't want to be there, because why? I know that they're going to be doing things that I don't want to deal with. And so, if somehow, some way, we can figure out like how they responded to all this difference, I think that would help us out a lot. And so, I don't think they became, to some degree, or the body. Now, there's an arm in the body, there's a leg in the body, there's fingers in the body. Now, you know, at times when we're playing basketball, hopefully I'm trying to bring this back into like focus. When we're playing basketball, you know, you hurt your finger, but the whole body is still functioning, but that finger is hurting though. And so, yes, there will be some individuals in the body who that, you know, they see like individuals cursing or individuals doing this, and they jump right in and look just like them. But I guess it's like we're a part of the world, but we're not.
Yeah.
Right? And so when I think about the Israelites being placed by God's will in the middle of the city to inspire all, I think that sensitivity to what was happening, I think it only made them draw to God more, and when they draw to God more of God come out of them, and then that changed the whole atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
And so, in just looking at what some of our classmates do, if somebody is just angry, we have two responses. I'm going to stay away from this person, or I'm going to try to be the peacemaker. Brother, do you need to talk? If you ever need to talk, just hit me up. Rather than leaving that brother isolated, and he just continued to boil and boil and boil. And so I don't think we're totally desensitized. I don't think we're totally desensitized.
Just try to ignore it.
But I think that's what we do. We choose our battles, and it's like, okay, Lord, like, is this something that we should be actually ministering to? Not in a way to like
I'm right, you're wrong kind of thing. Yeah.
But ministering the way to where, you know what, I love your point. I love your point. but it seemed like he was angry when he was giving that criticism.
Yeah.
Why do you think I was angry? Well, I mean, he was using all that profanity, and me personally, in such usage of language, I always associated that with, something really, really tick you off. And then that just started a conversation. It may not bring the result that you want, though, but at least that person probably would be thinking about, okay, for somebody else, profanity is linked to anger or something like that. And so they'd probably be a little, skeptical in using it in certain places if they don't want to be perceived as anger or angry.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Exactly, man.
I think one of the things that's being missed is sometimes people don't care.
True. Yeah, that's true.
People do not give a bleep. Bleep.
Alright, man.
Sometimes people do not care, and sometimes you have to realize there are people in the world that are background characters in a cartoon. There are people in the world that you just gonna talk to who gonna be like the black guy with one line in an all-white TV show. There's gonna be someone that may be recurring on and off, a recurring character, and there are just some people who's gonna be the main character. And if you do not get what I'm talking about, you can go on YouTube and watch Medea spill about the tree, comparing people to a tree. That's pretty much what I'm talking about. And that's on YouTube. So there are just certain people you just know it's not going to work. And sometimes you got to feel it within your spirit to really want to communicate with that person. Don't be like, oh yeah, you was cussing like you was crazy and acting like you was R. Kelly, and we all know you can't sing, and I'm going to talk to you because you hurt my feelings. Remember, we're not in elementary school anymore where we can tell the teacher because someone said something mean. Like, we all are adults. Like I say, the best thing to do is tone it out. If you and that person become friends, it's going to be meant to be. You'll be finding yourself meeting up at something random. You'll be playing basketball, and then you'll be talking, get to know the person, and then that issue may come up, and y'all may talk about it, and then there might be a couple of laughs. But certain things like that, when people offend you, and you try to approach them to not offend you, you might be setting yourself up to being offended even more.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, keep going.
I understand that, but I hate to use that excuse we're adults, accept it. I think if anything, if we're adults, let's act a little more mature.